Alright, welcome back everybody for the Nintendo Switch Nintendo Direct. This is not the Nintendo Switch 2 Nintendo Direct. Not that anyone would like really think otherwise, hopefully. But yeah, this is the Nintendo Switch Nintendo Direct from March. So let's talk about it. This is probably the final Nintendo Direct that is centered around the Nintendo Switch. So I'm hoping for good stuff. The thing that I'm hoping most for, fingers crossed, I want to see Metroid Prime 2 and Metroid Prime 3. Maybe Metroid Prime 2 now, Metroid Prime 3 somewhere next month or in May. That would be great. These are the two games that I want the most. It makes a lot of sense. I definitely think they have them on the back burner. They are already developed. They are probably already finished. I definitely think that this would be the time to drop them, really, because, you know, in this Direct, if they say, well, technically Metroid Prime 4 is still a Nintendo Switch 1 game. I think it's a dual release, as was Breath of the Wild. So it would make sense if in this one they had like Metroid Prime 2, Metroid Prime 3 are coming to Nintendo Switch, and then Metroid Prime 4 during holiday season, somewhere around October, November, you know? That would make the most sense in my opinion, but who am I to say what Nintendo does? But yeah, that would make all of the Metroid Prime games playable on Nintendo Switch. That would build a lot of hype for Metroid Prime 4, and I think that's what they're going to do. And they could make money off of it, obviously. I think Metroid Prime Remaster sold relatively well, so it would make sense to get Metroid Prime 2 Remaster right in, right? But yeah, I'm getting my hopes up. I hope I'm not disappointed. I don't know what else to expect, really. It's hard because we're going to have the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct next week, and the Nintendo Switch has been petering out, and it's basically become a Xenoblade Chronicles machine this last week for me. And yeah, I don't know what big releases they could have, you know? I have no idea what big releases could there be. Like, Xenoblade Chronicles X was the biggest release. They're obviously making this one after the Xenoblade Chronicles X release, so people have people had time, you know? But yeah, I don't know what else it could be. Like, what do they want to sell us still? Maybe an older game that is coming back from the Switch, from the Wii U era. I highly doubt it's going to be the Zelda Twilight Princess or Wind Waker remaster. Maybe some Nintendo Switch Online game that they're bringing out. Nintendo Switch Online is always good for padding out runtime. It's going to be tough to predict what's going to happen, really. I highly doubt it's going to be something super surprising. The thing is, I'm thinking they will have a Metroid Prime 4 trailer by the end as a last one more thing. That's probably my thinking. Is the Metroid Prime 4 trailer is the last thing that they're going to show. But what could be the big surprise in this one? Maybe a new Fire Emblem game, but the thing is, I would think that everything that they're going to show, like every major game that's coming out this year, is probably going to be a Nintendo Switch 2 game. and not a regular Nintendo Switch game. So I don't know. We'll see in around 5 minutes, but it's going to be tough to know. It's going to be tough. I always want something Monster Hunter related, obviously, but I wouldn't even know at this point what it would be. Monster Hunter World Switch release would be incredible. I don't know what it would be at this point. Monster Hunter and Dark Souls would be like my hype thing, you know? Like, I've always said, and I always will say it, Dark Souls feels the most at home on Switch in my experience. Like, Dark Souls 1 was the first time I played Dark Souls, and it was on the Switch version. And it's just the perfect place to play it because, you know, of the mobility aspect of it. It's just perfect. And I really want Dark Souls 3 to be on the Switch too. If they make it so that Dark Souls 3 makes it to Switch 2, that would be incredible in my opinion. Two and 3, yeah. Less than 2, but also 2 is okay. But yeah, bringing both of these to the Switch would be like incredible. I don't know. Bloodborne definitely won't come to Switch. But the thing is, they could bring Sekiro over. Especially since the Switch 2 has like PS4 graphics power, right? Like the minimum I think was PS4 regular graphics. I think many people said it's going to be PS4 Pro. Sekiro could definitely come over. Dark Souls 3 as well. Sorry. But yeah, depending on what they show today, by the way, it's going to be weird, you know, depending on what they show. Because tomorrow I have planned to play Metroid Zero Mission for the new Friday game. But if they bring out Metroid Prime 2 today, I'm absolutely willing to switch all of my plans and we're going to play Metroid Prime 2 tomorrow. You know? Absolutely willing to play Metroid Prime 2. But yeah, we're going to see what Nintendo does. Like, there's so many things that we don't know about yet. Like, we just saw a teaser of the new Mario Kart for Nintendo Switch 2, but this is not even a Nintendo Switch 2 game release. Nintendo Direct. What would we expect? You know, something Fire Emblem, maybe. It would be cool to get more Nintendo Switch Online games. But they've been kind of shadow dropping them throughout the year. So I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say what they will do with this. I'm basically just spitballing here, but yeah. I think we can switch over. Yeah. Here we go. Very red as usual. So yeah, it should start in 2 minutes. yeah, I really don't know what they will show us, really. I would feel like... Apparently it's 30 minutes long, which is weird to say, you know? 30 minutes for Nintendo Switch games is a little bit long. And they don't have music, apparently. Let me keep my music up then. 30 minutes is so much space to show Nintendo Switch games. I mean, if they want to show off Hollow Knight Silksong, that's one thing. Like, they could. They definitely could. They could do a turnaround and show off Hollow Knight Silksong. And Deltarune the next few chapters. But I highly doubt it would be in the original Nintendo Directs. I think they would do the effort and put it into the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, right? After so long time. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's see what you have, Nintendo. I'm a little bit excited. I don't know what it's going to be. Please give me something. Oh, we're starting off with Dragon Quest. I have not heard anything from the HD 2D remake at all. Of the original Dragon Quest. I think it was Dragon Quest 1 and 2, right? Or was it no, I think it was Dragon Quest 3 and they will bring Dragon Quest 1 and 2. And Dragon Quest 3 already came out, right? I think that's a release order here. I know literally nothing of Dragon Quest, really. Yeah, that's true. It comes out this year. Yeah, that's a Nintendo Switch game.
I'm Shinya Takahashi, and
that is definitely a Nintendo Switch game.
Nintendo Direct. Today, we'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games. We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd. So please tune in for that as well.
Yeah, it's going to be next week. Next Wednesday.
What you just saw
I'm going to stream that as well, by the way.
HD 2D remake from Square Enix.
Super excited.
Another character appeared.
I will be getting a Nintendo Switch 2 day one, by the way.
We hope you're excited for more information.
It's probably the only console I will ever buy day one is a Nintendo Switch.
Okay, let's see the first batch of headlines.
Because I already have so many Switch games. It's an instant buy.
Dire straits.
2 minutes until oxygen 0.
Help me!
What are we looking at?
Please help me, Dante!
The latest entry in the The Somnium Files series is starting.
Oh.
You are Kaname Date, a special agent with a sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in his left eye. Your mission is to track down Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game. Conduct interviews to investigate Iris's whereabouts.
I think I have The Somnium Files on my Switch,
To reveal clues
but I never really played
in their
it.
psyche.
I think I picked it up on a
Solve
sale or
mind-bending
something.
puzzles in an
For extremely
explorable
cheap.
environment. Everything you learn will bring you one step closer to the truth. Uncover what's hidden in reality and dreams to rescue Iris.
Yeah, I've heard of that too. I usually see people playing it on YouTube,
On the Nintendo Switch system, July 25th.
but I've always kept away from it. I don't know why.
Unleash the supernatural.
Seems like a good one. What is going on?
Classic Atlas action RPG returns with remastered HD graphics and enhanced gameplay. Set in the capital city in the year Taisho 20, Raido Kuzunoha makes his living as an apprentice detective. But unbeknownst to others, he also fights alongside demons as a devil summoner. To protect the capital, Raido must investigate a series of supernatural
I have
cases.
never seen that game before.
Fight in real-time battles alongside demons.
Honestly,
and
there's
summon.
probably going to be people that are
Work with the
going to be
demons
very
strike
hyped
an
about these
enemy's weak
games.
point, then follow up with a powerful attack. Cooperation is the key to victory. You can even turn opposing demons
Like,
into
this is like an Atlas game, right?
Demons can also be useful outside of battle.
Absolutely is like a Atlas
and their
game.
powers are helpful in finding solutions during investigation.
Which, you know, I have never heard anything about, but
Guide Raido through a series of strange incidents
I assume you're the bird who gave us a call?
as he uncovers a conspiracy that will shake the capital to its core. Raido Remastered, The Mystery of the Soulless Army, launches on Nintendo Switch June 19th.
they still have
Pre-orders
stuff
begin
coming
later
to Switch
today
in
on
June,
Nintendo
so
eShop.
that's a good thing, right?
Consume darkness.
Consume darkness.
With
What
your
if I don't
memories
wanna?
gone, you have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world.
Shadow
where you're
Labyrinth.
greeted by a yellow orb known as Puck. But who is this spherical stranger? Moored in a mysterious, maze-like world, your battle for survival begins. As Puck guides you on your journey, you'll delve deeper into the expansive world. By examining your surroundings, you can phase shift and combine with Puck to explore areas you couldn't reach before.
Huh.
But tread lightly. The creatures inhabiting this world will prove hostile. When
I mean, it's
facing
Bandai
imposing
Namco,
enemies,
right?
You and Puck can temporarily fuse into the Gaia
Oh, holy
form
shit.
to unleash powerful attacks.
That escalated. It seems like a Pac-Man
By
game.
consuming your prey, you'll collect resources that can then be used to enhance your abilities. Work to uncover Puck's true goal and devour enemies to survive this cruel world. Experience a
holy
dark
shit.
twist on the iconic Pac-Man when Shadow Labyrinth launches on Nintendo Switch July 18th.
That looks crazy. Holy shit.
The rhythmic march begins.
They're just throwing games at
Remasters
us
of
right
Patapon
now.
and Patapon
which I didn't
2
expect,
are
really.
drumming onto Nintendo Switch as one bundle. Play your drum to the beat and give different commands to the Patapon army. For example, Pata 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 Pon advances them forward, while Pon Pon Patapon has them attack. And if you string together combos with good timing, the Patapons enter fever mode and get a big boost in power.
Okay, that
From
seems
the horse-riding
weird.
Cubapon to the shield-savvy
That seems
Tatepon,
incredibly weird.
build up your battalion to
It's
take
interesting,
on
yeah.
hordes of fierce foes. Plus, new features have been added, so you can advance to the beat of your own drum.
Oh, holy shit.
Lead the Patapons and march forth when Patapon 1+2 Replay launches on Nintendo Switch July 11th.
July 11th. All of these games will
Welcome to
obviously also work
Zephyr
on Switch
A
too,
cozy
so
place nestled in a windswept valley. This is where your new life begins.
It makes sense. Oh, another Story of Seasons game.
First cropping up on the Nintendo DS system, this immersive farming and life sim has no shortage of activities to get up to.
Oh, you must be the new farmer.
Tend to your farm while growing crops.
Oh, is this another
caring for
remake?
animals.
Interesting, interesting.
Then sell your produce and other wares at the town's weekly bazaar. As bazaar
The thing about Story of Seasons
you'll
is,
help the once
it was
famous
Harvest
market
Moon back in the
regain its
day,
former splendor.
Inspiring, honestly.
but they had
You can
a
also
they
get
had
to
a
know the locals.
dispute
I'd like to spend more
with the
time
publisher, and the
maybe
publisher
nurture
actually
a
kept the name,
relationship if you find
but
that special
the studio
someone.
itself has the right to the games, but the publisher has the right to the name, so they had to
Taking
change it to
advantage
Story of
of Zephyr
Seasons.
Town's windy conditions can make travel and other tasks a breeze.
So you could basically say this is a Harvest Moon game.
The winds of change are
Like
coming.
they've
Your
re-released
new
some
life
of the,
begins
they've remade
when
some of the Harvest Moon
Story of
games under
Seasons Grand
the
Bazaar
Story of
launches
Seasons
on the Nintendo
moniker.
Switch system August 27th.
Which I always welcome, you know.
Please look forward to the latest entry in
I always
Story of
liked the Harvest
Seasons
Moon games
series. Next,
back in the day.
please take a look at this.
Stardew Valley kind of has destroyed Harvest Moon completely, like any farming game, in my opinion. What do we have here? Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Oh, holy shit. Didn't think we'd get the Metroid Prime 4 trailer this early. Oh my god.
This is the unknown planet Vuros. Here,
Vuros?
Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center.
I'm guessing this is captured on
In
Nintendo
order to
Switch.
survive and escape this planet
By the way.
she was unexpectedly transported to. Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward.
Nice.
She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
That looks incredible. So far. I think this is captured on original Switch hardware because the last trailer looked a little bit better
As she
in
explores
terms
the
of
planet,
graphic
Samus is
quality.
granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities.
Oh, psychic abilities.
These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors.
Puzzle solving in
Also
my
allow her
Metroid
to
game.
Control the trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind.
Oh my god.
But
This looks
why
cool.
were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
That looks incredible. It looks so good, honestly. I can't wait.
And what will be her fate after being summoned to view
Metroid?
The threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
2025. Oh. Is that her new suit? Still no
Only looks
release
like even
date.
More challenges await Samus. We hope you're looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic abilities.
That
Okay,
looks
let's move
cool.
on to some more headlines.
Ready to stir up some mischief?
I am.
Once upon a time, there was a drab
That looks so
coffee
good.
shop that transformed into a magical potion cafe. As the newest potionista of the cursed cafe, you'll craft concoctions
That they would
for
bring it in
Disney
so
villains
early is
and
actually
get to know them
weird
in
to
a
me.
new light. Mix ingredients to
You
brew
know?
all sorts of strange elixirs. Then serve them to your villainous visitors.
But it looks so
including Ursula
good.
And Gaston. With help from Yzma, you can upgrade your ingredients to produce some wildly wicked creations.
They probably don't
Potions you make
want
can
to have a
influence
release
customer
date yet.
storylines,
Maybe they'll bring out the
leading to
release date in the
different
next
outcomes every time you play.
Nintendo Switch 2 trailer,
Who knows what
because it probably
mischief
will
might
release
happen.
alongside Nintendo Switch 2,
Disney
right?
Villains Cursed Cafe
That could be a thing.
Launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Like it could release alongside Switch
Summon a
2. That's why they don't want to
spellbinding
give a Switch 2 release trailer yet.
Welcome to Witchbrook College, where students strive to master the magical arts. During class,
Interesting.
use magic
This one's
circles
from
to perform
Chucklefish.
rituals, fly on brooms, and learn advanced
I think
techniques
Chucklefish
to
is the
go from
creator
witch in training
for
to
Stardew
skilled
Valley, right?
spellcaster. There's also plenty to do outside of class. Hang out with friends at their homes. Take on various jobs to help pay for tuition.
I'm pretty sure that's the developer for Stardew
Or
Valley.
use the spells you've learned to craft and sell original items. Plus, up to 4 players can make magic together in online co-op.
Well, I really hope so too.
Explore this whimsical world on the road to graduation and beyond. Are you ready for a
I think the time to say it would have
journey?
been probably after the Metroid Prime 4 trailer, but
Enrollment begins when
maybe they
Witchbrook
will do
flies
it
onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
later, a little bit later.
Action, adventure, and arcade games await. Set off on a fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious deity. In this hand-drawn platforming adventure,
It wouldn't make
you
sense to
explore
not
an
release it
expansive
before Metroid
archipelago
Prime
where
4.
nightmares and wonder collide. Upgrade your trusty
You know.
cane with magical parts. Then use its abilities to find your own path through the enchanting world.
Like it would
Can
bring
you
so many
uncover the
people into the
secrets
series
Archipelago holds?
if they released
Find
it
out
now.
when the Eternal
Just
Life of
saying,
Golden
like,
launches on Nintendo
yeah, I'm playing
Switch
Metroid
this
Prime
holiday.
before Metroid Prime 4. I'm playing all of the games.
Celebrate the 40th anniversary of Gradius with a collection of arcade shoot-'em-up games from across the series.
Really wouldn't make a lot of sense to
Titles
not do it,
include
but
Gradius,
I mean, this is Nintendo we're talking about.
Light Force, Gradius 2,
Sometimes they make the dumbest decisions that
Gradius 3,
in the industry for
and
absolutely
Salamander 2.
no
Some
benefit
titles
to
come with
themselves.
multiple versions, including ones from different regions and launch years. Plus, take the helm in a brand new entry, Salamander 3.
Although I have to say,
launches on the
Nintendo
Switch system
is not as
August
bad as
7th.
Sony
Pre-orders
sometimes.
begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
I don't know, what
Battle
Sony
to
did
the
to
beat,
Bloodborne
lift up
is
the
not
Necro
something
Dancer.
Nintendo would ever
Press the
do.
corresponding buttons in each lane to fight monsters in rhythm-based combat. Keep the cadence
Like what
going
Sony does to
epic boss
Bloodborne
battles,
should
quirky
be
minigames,
criminal.
remix stages, and
They should be under
global
prosecution
leaderboards.
for it.
Plus, more musical mayhem awaits in the Celeste Music Pack paid DLC. And be on the lookout for more DLC in the future. Rift of the Necro Dancer launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Let's see what's in store.
Was that like a Crypt of the Necrodancer game?
Welcome to
Rhythm game?
Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new
Interesting.
entry in the Tamagotchi
So that's
Connection
what the dev
series.
was up to.
There are stores galore. Design glasses at the eyewear shop.
Honestly, quite a good selection of indie games here as
Polish
well.
Pearly whites solo or with a friend at the dentist. And arrange plates at the afternoon tea shop.
If it is a PS6
12
launch title, I'm
wonderful
so mad.
stores Need your help.
Because they literally went
Provide
after the
good customer service to get
devs
high
that did the
ratings
60
and upgrade
FPS
each
port
shop.
for PC. Like, they literally went after them. Nobody gave them shit for it, by the way. Nobody. When Nintendo does a stunt like this and goes after devs of a thing, of a thing that does not exist, they get so much shit, but because it's Sony, nobody gave them shit really for it. But I think the 60 FPS patch is not available anymore, right? Oh yeah, Pokemon Legends CA. I'm going to play it, I think. So far, it doesn't look too bad. If it runs well, I'm going to look at the previews.
Pokemon series. You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner
I've seen at least a few articles about it, but not too much, really.
This Metropolis that also appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games.
Honestly, I don't care about how Pokemon looks.
To make it easier for people and Pokemon to coexist, a company named Quasartico Inc. is carrying out an urban redevelopment plan.
I honestly don't care about the graphics as much. The thing that I care about is really if it runs well and is not a buggy mess like, you know,
these areas are special environments
like Scarlet and
where wild
Violet.
Pokemon can live comfortably even within the city.
So far it looks
Catch Pokemon here.
okay. I don't know.
But they might be hostile. If you sense trouble, get to safety.
Scarlet and Violet did also look
There are
pretty
Pokemon
rough
that live
on
outside wild zones too.
when they showed the trailers.
Some of them can even be found on rooftops. People and Pokemon live easygoing lives in Lumio City.
It's honestly still one of the laziest games.
When night
Sorry.
falls,
But they get away
the
with it
city's
so
aura
much.
transforms. Highly skilled trainers are invited to participate in a tournament, the ZA Royale. Trainers await in battle zones. If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to battle. Strike first before being seen.
I don't know what
and
to
you'll land a
what to
surprise
say
attack.
about the battle system, by the
During
way.
battles, using a super effective move at the right moment is key. And with
It seems they changed it and they're trying new things, which is good. Like, this could either be the best or the worst Pokemon game.
And work your way up to rank A. Trainers who reach the top are said to have a wish granted.
We'll see, we'll see.
Day
I'm going to definitely look at the previews to see how it runs.
It seems there are
That's
even
all.
more
That's all I care
secrets
about,
waiting to
and
be
I might
uncovered.
play it.
What will you find on your adventure? Pokemon Legends ZA launches on Nintendo Switch later this year.
Late 2025. You know,
In Lumio City, where the game is set, the aura transforms.
I'm still a little bit of a Pokemon fan.
It seems there are even more secrets to uncover. Please be on the lookout for more information in the future.
But it's more of an on and
Please take
off
a look at
thing.
this.
What do you want to show us?
Hello there. Boop. The game you're about to see, boop, doesn't have a big, epic story. Boop. But what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games. Boop.
What the fuck?
You wanna see? Boop.
Rhythm Heaven?
Just press the button to jump through the ring. Boop.
That's the only thing that comes to mind.
It sounds easy. But the timing is super tricky. Boop. Maybe you could try it in time to a rhythm.
This looks like Rhythm Heaven. It absolutely seems like Rhythm Heaven. I've never played a Rhythm Heaven game because I suck at rhythm games.
But you'll need to do it in rhythm.
I've just back in the day, I think there was some Rhythm Heaven games that I loved watching people play through.
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series,
It is.
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
I'm willing to give it a try. I'm going to suck so hard at it.
A brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series. It includes lots of music produced by
I'm going to suck so hard at it,
musician
so I'm willing to give it a try.
What kinds of rhythms do you think you'll hear?
It's probably going to be the most infuriating thing ever.
Next, we have
For
news
me, at least.
about the use of digital games on your system. Please take a look.
What? Digital games?
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system
Yeah, I can.
and a Legend of Zelda game in this one, freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want.
Yes.
But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the Virtual Game Card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games.
What does this mean, Nintendo?
When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title.
What does this mean, Nintendo?
Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen.
Yeah.
Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system. If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second. Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want, just as if you had inserted a physical game card. With virtual game cards, you can freely load and
That
arrange
kind of
which
is
games you
already how
play
it
on
works.
up to two systems.
I
Local
think.
communication with your second system is required, but only the first time. You can
So you're
also
saying
lend
it just
out
makes it
virtual
easier
game
to
cards your
transfer?
Nintendo account family group members. Connect to your family group member system via local wireless when you want to lend a game. Choose the title you're lending and who you're lending it to.
I think it makes it easier to swap games into different
And you're
systems.
done. They can now play on their own system.
The thing is,
You can only
I can
lend
see
one
kind of
game
the
at a time
benefit.
to a particular person. Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you,
huh.
making digital games even easier to use. Virtual Game Card.
Family sharing is cool. The thing is, if you have two Switch systems, you have
The
to
virtual game card feature lets you
download it
swap
on both
games
systems
between
every
Nintendo Switch
time.
systems,
This seems like
as well
it's
as to Nintendo Switch 2 systems.
just transferring it over not via download, but between systems. So it should be a little bit quicker if you want to eject it from one system and get it onto another system. That seems what the case is here, and it's probably in preparation for Nintendo Switch 2, right? Like, everyone's going to get a Nintendo Switch 2 and wants to transfer the games over. That's probably how it works, right? Like, if I would want to have Tears of the Kingdom on another system, I would have to re-download it on the other system, like the full title, and have to like check every time, you know, if you want to play it. Also, the rights were really weird, really set up on both systems. So if I was playing a game on my normal Nintendo Switch, I couldn't play another game on my other Nintendo Switch at the same time with the same account. I hope that will be fixed by that, you know? Because the way the rights between games and systems were set up were really weird. A lot of people don't experience that because they don't have multiple systems.
HD remaster of Saga Frontier 2 is venturing on to Nintendo Switch.
I'll definitely stick with physical games as well, you know.
Two heroes whose
most of the
fates and
time.
legacies will intertwine across generations in this epic RPG. Experience the original story, along with brand new events that expand the
I'll have to
vibrant
check it
world
out.
of
I'll probably
Sandale.
check it out whenever this thing launches.
Plus, team up with more characters in battle.
The only thing that's good for is obviously indie games, you know, which I always have. I have a huge library of digital indie games on my
After
Switch.
finishing the main story, you can
Because I
test
usually
your
get them
mettle
on
and
sale.
might against even more powerful bosses.
And I have a second Switch because I bought the OLED back in the day.
Saga Frontier
I don't even know
2
why I did buy it. I have
launches
a
on
day
Nintendo
one Switch and I have a
later
OLED.
today.
And the OLED now belongs to my wife, so
Monumental
making it
adventures
easier to
await.
play different games on two Switches is actually a really good idea,
Peaceful
honestly.
journeys across this series of beautiful puzzle games. Wander through isometric worlds filled with stunning landscapes to manipulate.
And yeah, obviously, if
optical
people want to get a
illusions
Switch
to
too,
discover, and mystifying secrets to unfold. In Monument Valley, lead the silent Princess Ida in her quest for forgiveness.
I think it's a setup for
Outsmarting
Switch
the
too, because
enigmatic
obviously
crow people.
you want people
A
to
different
be
journey awaits
quickly
in
able to
Monument
transfer
Valley 2.
digital games over to your
Guide
Switch
Rose
2
in her adventure through
without having to
motherhood,
re-download
as
your
she
whole
and her child
library.
unlock the secrets
And
of
that's
the
probably the
sacred
idea
geometry.
behind that.
Both games
You
contain
know.
all their additional chapters, add-ons, and DLC. The first two Monument Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch.
Well,
April
you can,
15.
April 15.
Pre-orders begin later today.
I've
on
never seen this
Nintendo
game.
eShop. And help Noor on her journey to restore the world's light in Monument Valley 3, setting sail on Nintendo Switch this summer.
Oh, you already own it. Okay.
A brand new entry in the Everybody's Golf series is driving onto Nintendo Switch.
Okay, Nintendo.
Aim,
You finally lost me.
time your button press just right.
But yeah, the whole
Take your shot.
Nintendo transfer digital games was a little bit weird.
Perform backspins, side spins,
You know,
and other special shots.
it was a little bit weird, and I have a feeling a lot of
In
people
the
are going to
single-player
like
challenge mode, compete in tournaments and face off against a range of rivals to become the ultimate golfer.
understand it wrong, in my opinion.
In wacky golf, your shots could get pulled into holes, or obstacles might fall. It's golf that's not quite par for the course. Up to 4 golfers can hit the fairway together
the fuck?
locally or in online play. So just relax and get ready to tee off.
Like it's the kind of
Everybody's
thing
Golf Hotshots
that when
lands on
Nintendo does it, a
Switch
lot of people
this year.
misunderstand it initially.
Unite some of Marvel's greatest superheroes.
I'm still hoping for a
in the
Metroid
fight
Prime 2 and
against
3
evil.
remaster Nintendo.
Pair up 2 heroes from the roster of 15, including the likes of the spectacular Spider-Man and the ferocious Wolverine to take on the challenge. From close quarters
Please give me
combatants
something to
aerial
work
races,
with.
You can mix and match a variety
Honestly,
of
if
heroes
not,
for
we're
an
going to play
amazing
Metroid
array
Zero
of
Mission tomorrow.
possibilities. And swap between your team of 2 at any time. Take advantage of
It could be the one more thing at the end of this
Overwhelm your
the end of the
foes.
stream.
Plus, up to 4 players can assemble for local or online co-op play. The battle for the fate of the Marvel Universe begins when Marvel Cosmic Invasion launches on the Nintendo Switch system this holiday.
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion, where you'll battle as a tag team.
Pikmin 5 is never going to happen.
Next is our last game announcement. Please take a look.
Please let it be. It's not Metroid. Something Animal Crossing. Doesn't seem like it. God damn it, Nintendo. Yeah, I want to throw things at you too.
Tomodachi Life, living the dream.
I remember this game from the 3DS. It was weird.
Did you want to talk?
Aw. Glad that was only a dream.
This game was always extremely weird on 3DS. I don't know.
That was Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream. The first new entry
I don't know,
in the series
Nintendo.
in over 10 years. In the
Yep.
trailer, we saw Mii
Got my hopes
characters
up
living
too
on an
high.
island out at sea.
Sadly.
What kinds of interactions do you think they'll have? We hope you're looking forward to it. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct so far. Our final announcement is something a little different that's not a game. Here's
Wait, what?
Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct. Since 2011,
Miyamoto, what
Nintendo
are you
Direct
doing?
has delivered Nintendo news directly to you. And now, these presentations have grown into an event that many people watch.
Yeah. I do too.
Thank you all very much. We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly. This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today,
They want to be
which
smart.
functions like a daily calendar.
God
In
damn
the
it.
app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day.
Looks cute. They want to be in the smartphone business
After the
business so
Nintendo
hard.
Direct for Nintendo Switch 2
It's
on
kind of
April 2nd.
cute, you know?
News about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as well. Nintendo Today will be available to download on smart devices later today. Anyone with a Nintendo account can use the app, so please try it out.
Miyamoto, what are you going to do?
That's all I have
What?
to share. I hope you
I can't
enjoy
even be
using
mad
Nintendo
anymore.
Today.
Every time I see you, I can't be mad anymore.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
God damn it. God damn it. The hope is done. It's dead. The hope is dead. Oh well. Okay, Metroid Zero mission tomorrow. A little bit sad, but okay. We're starting Metroid Zero mission tomorrow morning. At around 7 a.m. I think. A Pikmin 5 is definitely going to be like a Nintendo Switch 2 Direct thing, right? One thing that we can do quickly before I go is let me quickly. What is that, Nintendo?
The blue
Um,
is really fast.
What the
Hit and
fuck
on
is
off
that?
switch, and the red and blue blocks will swap.
Why-
You'd be surprised how many uses there.
There we go. One thing we can do quickly is analyze the Metroid Prime 4 trailer. I think it was somewhere around here, right? There it is. We can look at the Metroid Prime 4 footage and trailer again.
Grand Bazaar, launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 27th.
I can at least look at it again, you know.
Please look forward to the latest entry in the Story of Seasons.
There we go. This definitely looks like it was captured on Nintendo Switch and not Switch 2. Why did Samus just appear there? That's a detail that I find curious.
This is the unknown planet Vuros.
Interesting.
Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center. In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone.
It definitely looks like Metroid Prime.
To carve a path forward.
But she doesn't scan through.
Abhorrent alien creatures
This is weird.
living in the jungle are waiting to strike.
Well, you should definitely start by playing Metroid Prime 1 first. And then you can get hyped for Metroid Prime 2 and 3 like we do. Them not releasing Prime 2 and 3 is
Samus is granted mysterious
is still weird to me.
powers. Psychic
It looks so good.
These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors. They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the power
Also, this is crazy.
But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
They have to. Well, the only thing that I can think about why they didn't drop them right now is that Metroid Prime 4 will not be a release date. It will just be an October-November game, and they just still have enough time to release Metroid Prime 2 and 3 to tide us over. It still says 2025, you know? So good. And let's take a look at the new suit, because that looks sick as fuck. Holy shit. That looks cool.
It looks like
Yeah. Let's go back to this. By the way, this music that I have in the background is Metroid Prime music. With rain sounds for whatever reason, but it is Metroid Prime music. But yeah, that's going to be it for today's stream. I don't know. I was expecting Metroid Prime 2 and 3, but they're blue balling us right now pretty hard, and I didn't expect that. Honestly, I don't think none of the games that are on there really interested me today. Which I kind of did expect, you know. They are kind of like petering out the original Switch. You know. I definitely think that in the future they are going to have dual releases of Switch and Switch 2. For most games that are coming out this year. And then they're going to phase that out like the PS4 and PS5 did. Some of them looked funny, yeah, I guess so. The new Rhythm Heaven game looks fun. I will definitely play that on stream, because I always was intrigued by Rhythm Heaven, but I honestly never played it. But on stream it might actually be fun, you know? I don't know. I'll check it out. But yeah, later today, in around, let's say 2.5 hours, we're going to play more Xenoblade X on the stream. I am way over leveled for what we're going to do. So it should be like, we should be able to knock out some of those missions really quick. I'm already level 40. And yeah, Xenoblade X later today, and tomorrow we're playing Metroid Zero Mission. I thought it would be a good idea to play Zero Mission after we've played Metroid 1 to see the differences, you know, between Zero Mission and 1. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow at around 7 AM. And yeah. I thought I would be playing Metroid Prime 2 tomorrow, but I won't because Nintendo is Nintendo. So yeah. I really was hoping for Metroid Prime 2 to just be shadow dropped, but they didn't. Which, you know, kind of sad, but that's okay. They don't need to cater to me specifically all the time, you know. But yeah. That's it for today. If you want to see more, we're going to definitely watch the Nintendo Switch 2 Nintendo Direct next week as well. So if you want to see that, definitely just leave a like and subscribe. I think we've reached the 200 milestone. I'm still not sure about the 200 milestone, 200 sub milestone, because it's always... I always hit it, and then someone unsubscribes for whatever reason. And then I'm not at 200, so I'm not going to celebrate it. But yeah, thanks for watching. In around 2 hours we're going to play Xenoblade X some more. Definitely we'll do some story missions and stuff, you know. So expect that. And yeah, I'm out of here. Trilightning out.